Welcome to Connected. This week we've got John Goth and Mark Boxell. So guys, what do you play?
I play guitar.
I'm playing djembe today, though. I just play regular drum set and bass and guitar and so forth.
So you guys are from another band, Dynamite Jungle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what you play in that band?
I play guitar and sing backup, kind of.
I play bass in Dynamite Jungle.
Awesome. Good stuff. Okay, so how do you guys meet?
We met originally like baseball all-star team, like...
I think we were like 11.
Yeah, something like that. But then in high school, I didn't really see him after that season. Yeah. And then so kind of high school, we had some similar classes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now we're roommates, which is kind of funny, but whatever.
So what's it like living with each other?
It's horrible. No, John's fine, I guess. I mean...
Mark sleeps all the time.
I do.
Like sleeps with you, or...
Sometimes.
Not usually. No.
Okay. I didn't know like how the room was set up, or if they're two beds, or... Okay, we can go with that. Okay, so what are some of your influences? Musical or not?
Well, I'm kind of, like, it's really weird. Like, I'm kind of all across the board as far as influences go. Like I listen to a lot of Iron and Wine, but then the next day, I'll listen to Emarosa or Circus Survive or something like that, or John Mayer the next day, and then jazz. It's all across the board, so, I mean, it kind of comes out in the writing, too, that I do.
I'm pretty similar to John, although I might listen to even a wider array of music. But the main ones, like band-wise, Brand New, Me Without You, Manchester Orchestra. But then I also listen to like a lot of really heavy progressive metal, like Between the Buried and Me and Protest the Hero and stuff like that. So, I mean, really anything I'll listen to.
He's been listening to a lot of like choral stuff lately for
really?
one of his classes.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Like I'll come in and it's just like, it's like the Halo soundtrack. Whenever I walk
I love it. It's so
So not like Gregorian chant, but something like a little step
yeah,
up
it's
from
all
that,
like
Gregorian chant.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like plain chant, middle-age music. It's recordings of middle-age, and like the 6-part harmonies are insane.
How did they record back then? Was like the tape,
yeah,
or
it's
did they
actually a
actually
recording from like 1000 AD is when they recorded
So they chiseled it in stone.
Yeah,
and then they got some guy to invent the wheel so they could spin
That's
it.
pretty much how it went. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We can go with that. Okay. And tell us about your playlist tonight. You guys are playing how many songs?
Two.
2 songs, okay.
The first one's Jezebel, which kind of goes back to the Iron and Wine theme. And then the second one is, it doesn't really have like a title. I kind of had to pin it on a Coffee Shop Romance, which is a horrible, horrible title. I feel bad because like, when I wrote it, like the first and second verse I felt kind of proud of, and the chorus I felt pretty good about. But then like the last verse, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, I just need to go to bed. And so I just typed out like the cheesiest thing I could think of. And of course, that one line has Coffee Shop Romance, and that's a line that sticks with everybody. And they're like, oh yeah, you should play that Coffee Shop Romance song. And I'm just like, God, no, I hate that title. But
I know I dub it as that when I hear it.
So I guess that's the title of the song that we're playing.
Awesome. Cool stuff. So, I know you said you write late at night, or at least you did for Coffee Shop Romance. What other, what's the writing process like for you? Do you have to be in like a certain mood, or does it have to be a certain way?
No, it kind of just happens like spur of the moment kind of thing. Like with Jezebel, it was weird because I just heard someone say the word Jezebel, like in passing, like I was walking past them and they were telling the group of friends what a Jezebel was, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool for a song, and I just went home and wrote it. And so it's kind of it's less like just, okay, I need to write a song now and think about it. It's more of just a spur of the moment type of thing.
That's cool.
I mean, musically, I can write anytime. If I even just have Guitar Pro, I don't even need an instrument to do it. So, I mean, that's not a problem for me. But lyric-wise, I have to be in a really exact mood to be able to write lyrics, and it doesn't happen that often. So I don't even try very often, but if I feel like I can do it at that time, then I'm usually all right. But most of the time, I mean, I'll write a song and it'll sit there for a few weeks or months before I even think about writing lyrics for it. So
yeah, that's cool. Cool stuff. Okay, what's the biggest challenge of playing music? Now that can be anything you can think of, like finding shows.
Still have a tour every time.
I'm in the process of booking that, so we'll see what happens.
For me, a lot of it's memorizing, like just memorizing everything. Like I have really bad memory, so like memorizing lyrics and stuff is usually hard.
Do you think that'll play a part?
Probably.
Okay.
But or even like just memorizing and just being like content with it, like being satisfied with it, because I'm I feel like I'm a perfectionist, so it just gets frustrating sometimes when you didn't play it or sing it well enough for yourself.
Yeah, I'm the same with that. I never feel like the song I've written is like, I always feel like no matter what it is that it could be better. And then like playing live, I guess, I don't know, mostly just completely being unprepared. Like I didn't know we were doing this till midnight last night.
Yep.
And I've never played for this song until tonight, so I don't know. I'm mostly playing live. I play drums, and honestly, if I play one thing when we're rehearsing, I'll play something completely different. It's not, it's all just winging it basically. So.
Yep. And hopefully good results.
Hopefully.
We'll find out tonight.
It's usually okay.
It's usually all right. Okay.
Like of the thousands watching, I guess they'll have to be the judge. So.
Sure.
Okay. What advice would you give to aspiring musicians?
God, I don't know. We were talking about it earlier. I guess just don't try very hard.
Don't take it too seriously.
Yeah, it's not.
It's supposed to be fun.
Unless you're like writing like symphonies or something like if you major a few or like the next Tchaikovsky or something, then. But even then, it's probably not going to be very difficult. So just write stuff that you would like to listen to, I guess.
Yeah, Mark didn't know about this till last night, and it's not like a big deal. Like we didn't freak out about it or anything. It's just like, oh yeah, cool. So it's just staying on your toes with things and not really worrying about them too much. Just kind of going with the flow and just not caring as much as you think you really should.
So do you think like enrolling in a 12-year conservatory, which is something I just did, would be a bad idea? Do you think I should get out of that?
Probably be a horrible idea.
Didn't you say people at UE will be like, well, I went to a conservatory, like some of the vocal majors, like it gives them a right to...
Yeah, just boss people around. It's those kind of people are the ones that just like walk up to you with no experience, like as far as what your field is related to, and they're just like, I don't know what I'm talking about, even though, I went to Boston Conservatory for a summer, but you should play that this way. And it's like, shut up, I don't really care what you think. So.
Yeah.
I don't deal with music majors, so I don't know. I don't know people who are snobs, so.
Whatever.
Well, you know this guy,
yeah,
so,
it's pretty bad.
I don't know.
It gets rough.
All right, I know the songs tonight you wrote, but as far as maybe with Dynamite Jungle, would you say that when you write a song, is it more of a collaborative effort or one person, or what would you say?
It's, I don't know. For instance, when I write something, I kind of have a sound in my head of what I'm looking for, and it's just kind of like figuring out where that lays, like as far as the other instruments, like a piano or another guitar or the drums. But for someone like our drummer Dustin, when he writes something, he kind of has the basic melody, and then we kind of build off of that on our own ideas of what that comes from. And I know, like Mark, with your Guitar Pro, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll write usually Guitar Pro, which is software, if anyone didn't know, where you write music on. And you can write every scene, you can write the drums in, and I usually do that just because I want to know exactly what, it sounds like in my head. I want to, because I might forget it the next day, if I have a melody in my head or something, I'm not going to remember it. So if I write it down, I want to know what it's going to sound like with the whole band. But even then, if, then you're onto the process of actually playing it in real life and recording it, it might end up sounding completely different, which I don't really have a problem with. But as long as it's progressing, it gets better. It's it's not anything that's really set in stone. So.
Yeah, and one way is not better than the other way. It's just like how, we would write something is in comparison to Dustin or is in comparison to Dylan, the piano player, who we have to decipher what he wants to play anyway. So it's like it's really not one way is better than the other. It's just kind of what your preference is.
And then there's that other guitar player. He's just a pain in the butt to deal
sucks.
with. So I don't know what his name is. I think he's got a beard or something. But.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Any last words you want to say to wrap this interview up? Any final
Your beard
grievances?
looks awesome.
Thank you.
I haven't seen him without his beard, and it looks fantastic. I'm so glad I got to see it.
Appreciate it.
Well, yeah. I'm not even. I don't know.
This is like 2 days from our.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I'm not. I'm just too lazy to shave. It's nothing.
That's what this turned into. Like that's how it started. So
it's okay. It matches your shirt.
It was really hard. Like you go through that awkward stage with the mustache, where you just like kind of feel like you've got like a dirty lip, and like people say like I think you've got something on your face, and then it was just
I think you have pedophilia.
Yeah. You start getting like looked at like. Is he gonna pull up in a van and pick up my kids, or
just shave everything but the mustache?
Yeah, it's. Well, I've done that before. Wait, everything but the mustache?
Everything but the mustache.
I don't know about that. I mean...
Chin strap.
Chin strap.
Like, I'll look like I enjoy NASCAR or something, so... I don't know, but... Anyway, well, guys, thanks for the interview. Looking forward to your performance. We will be coming back with John Goth, Mark Boxell, playing some amazing tunes, and we'll see you shortly.
This song's called Jezebel. Jezebel, Jezebel, always keep your boots laced. Jezebel, Jezebel, the gentlemen ignore your face. Jezebel, you southern belle, what happened to that old tree swing? Is it lost like those days underneath the willow where we used to laugh and sing? Jezebel, Jezebel, you never know who drives at night. Jezebel, Jezebel, the shadows are lit by the red light. Jezebel, you southern belle, what happened to that old tree swing? Is it lost like those days underneath the willow where we used to laugh and sing? Jezebel,
how far you fell from those branches so tall. Jezebel, you didn't land until you hit that hotel floor. Jezebel, Southern Belle, what happened to our old tree swing? Is it lost like those days underneath the willow where we used to laugh and sing? And how we wished that those days would never end, but the moon is still your enemy. And Jezebel, oh Jezebel, I still recall you saying you loved me. Thanks. This song is Coffee Shop Romance. Yeah. Get up off your feet. What do you have to lose? Come out from your box. Baby, I'm your fuse. What's wrong with taking chances? Nothing risked and nothing earned. Move your hips, girl. You've got so much to learn. We've been making eyes all night, talking to you. I know you're apprehensive, but trust me, you like me too. So here I am, playing the song for you. You're wise beyond your years, but we can fix that. And take my hand in yours. It's a coffee shop romance. We've been making eyes all night, talking to you. I know you're apprehensive, trust me, you like me too. So here I am, playing the song for you. All night, talking to you. I know you're apprehensive, trust me, you like me too. So here I am, playing the song for you.
I'd like to thank our musical guests, John Goth and Mark Boxell. Thanks, guys, for coming out.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks. So, yeah, we're just having small talk here.